I'm Melissa Nakhavoly outside of Bishop Morocco Catholic School, where police say a 17-year-old girl has been injured after being shot at by a pellet gun while inside of the school. Now, this is just one of two similar incidents to occur on the same day, raising questions about school safety.
Very unsafe that things like that could happen in our school community.
Students reacting today to the violence that had struck their school community, many saying officials need to do more to protect them.
I think more security and a lot more checks.
A little safe, but they're working on it. But a school a gun in school, fam, is crazy, But one day, man, one day it's gonna change it. It's gonna change the rules soon. As of right now, fam, they're not doing none, to be honest.
Toronto police say they were called to a school near Bloor Street West and Dundas around 12:45 p.m. Police say a 15-year-old boy came to the school with a pellet gun and then shot a 17-year-old girl while inside the building. The girl was transported to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators say the boy has been arrested and charged with weapons dangerous.
There's no place for weapons in our schools at all. It's always concerning when anybody fires even a pellet gun, a BB gun, or a paintball gun at another person.
A letter sent to parents yesterday says the school went into lockdown when the shooting occurred. It was then lifted around 2:30 prior to class dismissal. But in terms of how a pellet gun got into the school in the first place, the Toronto Catholic District School Board says in a statement, in part, following the TPS investigation, school staff conducted an internal investigation to determine next steps, including a review of processes, as well as any applicable policies that may include in disciplinary action if a student is involved in inappropriate behavior. Shortly after 4 p.m., police were called here to Weston Collegiate Institute, where another shooting took place. Now, police say a 15-year-old boy was shot in the head and arm by a pellet gun. He was taken to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators say two teen suspects fled the scene but were found not far from the school with pellet guns. A 15-year-old boy and a 17-year-old boy have been charged with a number of weapon-related charges. Toronto police say pellet guns are dangerous and can cause a lot of harm.
Anytime anyone fires a pellet gun, it can cause serious injury. They have no place in our schools. They definitely have no place on the streets of Toronto.
The two incidents come after what has been a violent year in GTA schools, with a number of stabbings and shootings taking place. And an incident just last week where Toronto police shot and killed a man who was seen carrying a pellet gun near a Scarborough school. Mayor John Tory appearing disturbed by these latest events.
Regardless of how you classify a pellet gun, it should not be carried into a school. It should not be at a playground. It should not be at a public park. So I think we have to come to grips with the fact that they seem to, maybe because they're treated differently, when in fact they can do grievous harm to people, and it's just wrong.
Toronto police say both shootings, the one here at Bishop Morocco and the one at Weston Collegiate, were unrelated. The school boards also say that they are providing supports to any students that require it.